A lot of stake for South Korea, and that's why Moon has been really aggressive in getting the two leaders together.
Yeah, he has. I mean, President Moon doesn't get the attention of a Donald Trump or Kim Jong-un, but he's been a real catalyst in this process. It actually started, people weren't paying attention, but from late last year, the Moon government was doing a lot to make this happen, and then it came out in the open. You remember with the Pyeongchang Olympics. That was really the beginning, kind of opened up this space, and President Moon has also worked very hard. He's always been committed. This has to work for the United States along with South Korea. So he's not the secret puppet master, but Moon's role is very crucial and doesn't always get as much attention.
Is it enough for Moon to carry on the peace process should the summit fall through?
Well, I don't know, frankly. I mean, if this falls through, I think in Seoul, they're going to have to go back to the drawing board, and it's premature, really. There'll be some very serious rethinking of how they move ahead. At this point, they're hopeful that's not going to happen, so I think the focus is on moving forward.
But we've talked about the official signing of the end of the Korean War.
Right.
That is beneficial for both sides, regardless or not something comes up. In Singapore.
Right, and this is a discussion I think that's more advanced in South Korea because, of course, South Koreans have been thinking about how do we end this war in a way for a longer period of time because it affects South Korea a lot more, the conflict with the North. So there's a whole rich discussion. It gets pretty detailed about a peace declaration that would kind of affirm we want to end this, a peace treaty that would be official, that would go through legislative bodies, that the U.S. Senate, for example, would have to ratify. And then the South Koreans talk about a peace regime to replace the current armistice regime. And that involves a lot of moving parts. That involves military exercises, the naval presence, the status of U.S. forces in South Korea, what the South Korean forces do, and of course the North Koreans in reciprocity to all this. So the discussion is pretty detailed and pretty far along in South Korea. The question is starting to make some of it happen. And they need a positive development between the United States and North Korea to move that forward.